Hi Scorpio, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette if you haven't viewed me before. Scorpio, this is a bonus reading I wasn't going to do one, but I figured I would jump on the bandwagon. This is for the eclipse that's coming in. It is a big one that's coming. This is a general reading. This is for placement sun, moon, and rising for Scorpio. Um, just take the pieces that resonate and leave the rest. Um, for eclipses, they do mean a lot in astrology. That was the Four of Swords coming. They mean a lot in astrology. They're almost like a piece of what shows your fate and destiny when an eclipse comes in. And a lot of times when an eclipse happens, they have a way of removing things out of our life or removing people or removing you out of a situation, whether this is a person, a job, whatever it could be, you know and I feel like that's why it's such a big deal. This eclipse that's coming in is in Aries. This is supposed to be a particularly positive um eclipse coming in. There's a lot of signs in it. I'm not going to act like I'm a astrology guru. Um, I'll leave that to the other people to do that on another channel. But I will say that from what I've read a little bit about it before I did this reading, that it is supposed to be a positive one. It is a rare one. That's why it's also another big deal. This is a big change, that's coming in. 2024 is a big year of change. 2023 was kind of like the year of like the cocoon, and then this is the year about the butterfly. Um, so I feel like, that's why it's such a big year. The last one, eclipse like this was in 1935. I do know that. And then the other one isn't going to come in until like 2200 and something. Um, but yeah, so this is going to be a three-card spread and an oracle card. That's going to be a passage that's read from the Animal Message Oracle. I feel like you've been watching closely what other people have been doing, Scorpio, and I feel like whether this is in work, love, or business, I feel like with the eclipse coming, you're going to be rewarded in a good way. I feel like you've been watching closely, so for your like next move, so you'll know what to do. Whether this could be in a job or however it is, maybe you've been watching someone that you have an interest in, not like a stalker way or anything like that, but you know what I'm saying. You have the Knight of Swords, so you know when to strike. You have the Moon, you have the Hangman, you have the Five of Pentacles. Let's see what your card is. You have the Tiger. Passion and adventure beckon. All right. All right. So the Moon. And isn't it funny that you have the moon for the eclipse? So the moon, the moon is all about, staying on your path, but it's also funny about, the I feel like you've been at this point where you have been in like a hangman mode for a while. I feel like you have been waiting. Um, and you have been just kind of hanging out there. And with the moon, I feel like you have been kind of on this path for a while, and you're kind of just staying on there, and I feel like you're just kind of waiting because you've been waiting to get out of this Five of Pentacles mode. In a way, I feel like you are with that Tiger card. Passion and adventure beckon. It's quite interesting because tigers, they almost tigers are interesting because they're very tenacious. They go after what they want, and they usually they hunt alone, and they're very majestic and they're very mysterious and they're very hypnotizing, just like a Scorpio is. If you ever look into a Scorpio's eyes, they're very, hypnotizing, and that's, one of their powers that they can do in love. And you know, and almost really anything they do, if you talk to somebody and they can, even if you're like conversating with them, they can really, keep your attention. They can really kind of almost to work their truth serum on you too. They can, watch you. I feel like that's one of your magical powers, Scorpio. You're very good at that. That's almost what is interesting about when I said you've been watching people, watching your next move and everything. It's almost like you've been hunting for a while, whether that's in a person, work, something that you've had your eye on. Um, Maybe you've been watching, a job or a project. Maybe you've been watching, maybe this is about money. Maybe you have your eye on stocks or something, money type of thing. Maybe you've been watching on when to buy a house or, anything like that. Take it how it resonates. You've been watching something, very closely. Um, and I feel like you're just waiting for the right time with that Five of Pentacles. Um, and I feel like, the moon, you're just always uncertain, and you're just waiting with that Hangman card. Um, and I feel like the eclipse, you could be, I feel like this could be a good time to come in. I mean, honestly, the moon card, we never know what could be coming in. Things are always changing. I do feel like things could be positive for you though, because the passion and adventure beckon. I feel like you are desperate for passion and adventure. Um, I feel like, with this card, you could be feeling a little bit left out in the cold. He's kind of looking at his, pockets a little bit empty. I feel like you could be feeling like you, you want to go on an adventure, but you feel like you need a little bit more money, or maybe you're feeling a little bit lonely. I feel like this could have to do with maybe, you know, I feel like maybe you want to take somebody out, but you want more money if you're involved with a loved one. I feel like the person that you would be going after though wouldn't care though. I feel like you would feel like maybe you could be a little insecure, like you don't make enough money or something like that, but I feel like the person you have your eye on wouldn't care. I feel like you would be able to use that tiger magnetism on them. Um, and you wouldn't care. I feel like the eclipse is going to push that hangman energy out of the way. And I feel like you would be ready to strike with that tiger card. I feel like with the moon, you could be having some, that interferes that don't exist and there's no need to. And that's why you've been kind of just holding back. All right. So let me just show this to you. I'll read this out for you. So, Tiger, passion and adventure beckon. Secure within her own sensuous controlled power, Tiger stalks silently, invisibly through the magic of the night, securing what her heart desires. Swimming languidly through ancient lakes, she conjoins with the water's adaptability, mystical energies, and intuitions. As a messenger, Tiger brings you fresh adventures to change your path, new passions to awaken your heart, and endows you with her powers. Take what she offers, and you can transform your life. Wow, and see, that's so crazy because it's like, you know, like I was saying, it's, saying about your path. Where does it say? As a messenger, Tiger brings you fresh adventures to change your path. Like, about the moon, typically it's that path on the moon. So it's like, it's almost like this eclipse is coming in and changing your path. So I feel like, this is a really good thing for you, Scorpio. You're stuck, you're, kind of just hanging around and you're feeling like you're, kind of stuck and, feeling like you're kind of maybe left out in the cold or you don't have enough money. This could be a great new message coming in. I feel like I've seen that with your last few readings as well. Here's this tiger coming in and bringing you this message of things are about to change, it's going to be good for you, and this eclipse, your fate, destiny, all these things, this is going to be a very positive thing for you. So, um, I love it. I feel like, this hangman energy, this end of this, this stagnant waiting around, waiting, 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 this moon energy, that uncertainty, that Five of Pentacles. This is all getting ready to wait. It's almost like this, all these negative cards are just literally just this tiger just coming in and just literally knocking them all out of here. And this is so right up your alley with the Scorpio energy, mysterious, kind of that lonely stalking energy. I mean, not to be stalking, but you know what I mean, that hypnotizing, um, you know, how they are. My husband's a Scorpio, so he's kind of, the same type of thing. Um, kind of keeps to himself, the same type of energy. He definitely reminds me of him, like a like a tiger type of thing. But yeah, I love this for you. It sounds great. I'm gonna leave it here for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for viewing me today. I really appreciate it. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'm really proud of all the support I've been getting from the channel. What I like to do, if you have any suggestions in the comment box, I would like to do either like a free promotional reading, like a free personal promotional reading for like the 500th subscriber or like the 1,000th subscriber down the road, something like that. If you think that's a great idea, whatever, put it down in the comments or anything else. Feel free to put that down there. Until then, I hope to see you at the next read and enjoy the eclipse. Thanks. Bye.